We have the English FA, Spanish Federation, Italian Federation, Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, but also FIFA, all our 55 member associations, unanimous in our opposition to these cynical plans that are completely against what football should be.
I think sometimes, Stephen, that it's like I said to Rob, that you can show me my angle and I go, yeah, I thought that. Then you can show me a different angle and I go, I wasn't aware of that. But this one, as I say, if you look at it, he got everything. And then what stunned me is that they showed him the same angle. So all that happened was that decision became a matter of opinion, didn't it? One man's opinion was a foul, one man's wasn't.
Would you have changed your mind?
No, I didn't think it was a foul at the time. And based on, as I say, based on where the referee was, what he saw, and based on what he showed on the screen, I can't see what...
The football world was left stunned as UEFA made a rare and explosive admission. They got it wrong. In a moment that has sent shockwaves through the sport, European football's governing body acknowledged that Arsenal were denied a clear penalty in a high-stakes encounter that could have significantly altered the outcome of the match, and perhaps even the trajectory of their season. For fans, players, and analysts alike, this wasn't just another refereeing controversy. Football has grown accustomed to debates around VAR decisions, but it is exceptionally rare for UEFA itself to come forward and admit faults so openly. That alone tells you the magnitude of the error. The incident in question involved a blatant foul in the penalty area, one that, on replay, appeared undeniable. Yet somehow, both the on-field referee and the VAR officials failed to award what seemed to be a stonewall penalty. The fallout was immediate. Players from Arsenal were visibly furious on the pitch, surrounding the referee in disbelief. The manager's reaction on the touchline mirrored that frustration, while fans across the stadium and around the world erupted in outrage. Social media quickly became a battleground, with clips of the incident going viral within minutes. Pundits dissected the moment frame by frame, and the consensus was overwhelming. Arsenal had been robbed. What makes this situation even more significant is the broader context. Arsenal have been fighting on multiple fronts this season, pushing for glory in both domestic and European competitions. In matches of such fine margins, a single decision can mean everything. A missed penalty is not just a missed opportunity to score, it's a psychological blow, a shift in momentum, and potentially a defining moment in a campaign. UEFA's statement, released shortly after the match, acknowledged that the decision was incorrect and that a penalty should have been awarded. While the admission may offer some validation to Arsenal and their supporters, it does little to change the reality of the result. Points lost cannot be restored, and the emotional toll of such an injustice lingers long after the final whistle. This incident has reignited serious questions about the effectiveness of VAR. Introduced to eliminate clear and obvious errors, the system was supposed to bring fairness and accuracy to the game. Yet time and again, controversies like this continue to surface. Critics argue that the issue is no longer just about technology, but about the human interpretation behind it. After all, VAR is only as reliable as the officials operating it. For Arsenal fans, this feels like a painful case of déjà vu. Over the years, the club has found itself on the wrong end of several contentious decisions, leading to a growing sense of frustration and mistrust. Each new incident adds fuel to the belief that something is fundamentally broken within the system. While it would be unfair to suggest any deliberate bias, the pattern of errors is becoming increasingly difficult to ignore. The reaction from the football community has been intense. Former players, managers, and analysts have all weighed in, many calling for greater accountability and transparency. Some have suggested that referees should be required to explain their decisions publicly, while others believe that VAR protocols need a complete overhaul. What is clear is that the current system is not delivering the level of consistency that fans were promised. In the end, UEFA's admission is both significant and insufficient. It is significant because it acknowledges the truth and validates the outrage felt by Arsenal supporters. But it is insufficient because it does nothing to correct the injustice. Football, at its core, is about moments, goals scored, chances taken, decisions made. When those decisions are wrong, the integrity of the game is called into question. As the dust begins to settle, one thing is certain: this controversy will not be forgotten anytime soon. For Arsenal, it serves as both a bitter reminder of what was lost and a potential source of motivation moving forward. For UEFA and the wider footballing world, it is yet another wake-up call that change is needed, because getting it wrong at this level is no longer acceptable.